Yeah, do you want to go and do that? Whoops. Shh. Everyone okay? Yeah. Bit loud. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to get the volumes right. Down a little bit, please. That's a bit better. Is that okay? Right. Welcome to Worsted Park. Welcome to our first auction of 2017. I normally use this as an opportunity to have a little waffle, talk about the market, but with a room this full, I'm not going to bother. I think you all can appreciate the state of the market by the number of people that are here. So I think proof is in the evidence, it speaks for itself as far as a room this full. I am, however, going to run through the normal things that I do run through. Firstly, to thank the exhibitors that have come here, particularly a young lady from Together over there, Auction Finance. They specialise in specifically auction finance, and the young lady will be here after the sale, so do go and see her, together with all of the other exhibitors that are here. They are specialists, they know their profession. Do please go and see them. As far as today is concerned, I will run through the procedure on the screen beside me, so you will not be able to bid on the wrong lot. You may hear me mention that we have a commission bid, which I might refer to as a proxy, or even a telephone bid. There, where third parties have organised for us to bid on their behalf, and we will be executing bids on their behalf during the course of the auction, so be aware of those. Once the hammer falls to a buyer, they have purchased that property unconditionally. Unconditionally. Don't forget that. It means you should have looked at the property, you should have read the legal documents, you should have looked at all of the costs that may be associated with it, you should have your finance in place if you need finance, and if needs be, you should have sought independent professional. Because if any of those are missing, please do not bid. Because as I say, once the hammer falls, it's an unconditional purchase for that property. Slightly differently today, and one of them, they will have with them a buyer information form, and they'll wait with you whilst you complete that form. All we ask for is your name, your address, the name to go on the contract if it's different, and your solicitor's details. If you could complete that form, also give the girls your proof of ID, and they will immediately take it over to the clerking area so that whilst the auction is going on, we can prepare the contracts. There's been some delays to finish the auction. And as soon as we've finished the auction, we ask successful bidders to wait behind, and we will handle the lots in lot order. So if you happen to buy the first one, you'll be signing the contract straight away and paying your deposits and admin fees at that point. If you happen to have bought lot number 19, you might want to go straight to the cafe and get yourself a cup of coffee, because there will be a slight delay. We'll try and keep it as short as we can do, but there will be a slight delay. It's not the end of the world if anything's missing on that form, but the more information you can put on it, and preferably in a legible manner, the easier it's going to be for Quasi preparing those contracts. Right, we do have a couple of amendments which I'm going to read out for those of you that didn't get an amendment sheet. Lot 7, 13 garages to the rear of 123 Parliament Road, Ipswich. Please note, this lot includes production. We have been informed that their lease is vacant. The gross income is still in excess of £30,000. And lot number 9, basement flat 1, Clarkson Street, Ipswich. This property is being offered on a 199-year lease from 1985, and not a brand new lease as stated in the catalogue. So I need to draw your attention to that. Right. That's everything I need to say, so let's get on with an auction. Lot number 1, there we go, 29 Suffolk Road in Ipswich. Guiding this one at 100 to 125, as you all know from the catalogue. Good turnout on the viewing, so it's generated the right amount of response. Very, very neat, nice nicely presented two-bedroom terraced house in a very trendy part of Ipswich. This to a periodic, so it's on a roll. I've got a commission bid, but I want to see if I can start the room rather than a commission bid. I'll use it if I need to. Somebody going to start me at 100,000 for it? 100 I have, thank you. 102, somebody else. I have 100,000 straight away. 113, thank you. 113, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No, at 18 then. 18. Looking for 19 from somebody else. We're at 18 at the moment. 118. 119? Other half then. 19 and a half. 119 and a half to my left here. Are we all done at 119 and a half? If we are, with our second time at 119 and a half. Third and final time, 119 and a half. Well done, sir. That's a particularly easy one, Lorraine. Well done, sir. Right, lot number 2. Actually, sorry, can I just borrow a pen? Okay. Sorry, I wasn't organised there. Lot number 2, here are the garages in St David's Road. Bid on telephone here as well. Choice 3. Explain for those of you that aren't quite sure of the way that it'll work. I will offer lot number 2 up for sale, using an option to buy the next one at the same price. If they wish to do that, I will immediately sell it to them without it coming into the room. All right? So the option will be given to the buyer of lot 2 to buy the same price, the option, then I will offer lot number 3. So here we go with well-maintained, good residential area, suit owner-occupier and investors. Works well for a lot of people, this one. Guided at 8 to 12. Somebody start me at 8,000, see where we go with them. Start me at 8. Start me at 8, somebody. 8 I have, thank you. 8 I have, looking for 9 from somebody. 8 at the back of the room, looking for 9. At 8? At 8? 9, thank you. 9,000. You in? 10. You in, sir? And a half? And a half. And a half. Do you want to do it or not? No? Okay. Do you want to go half on the phone? Yep, 10 and a half then. 11, madam? 11. 11 and a half on the phone? 11 and a half. 12, madam? 12. Would you like to come in, sir, at this point? At a half? No? So 12,000. 12 and a half, sir. Well done. 12 and a half. 13 and a half. 14 and a half. 15 and a half. No, 15 and a half seated there then. At 15 and a half and selling if we're all done, with an option. For the first time of asking, at 15,500. Second time at 15,500. Third and final time at 15 and a half. Sold to gentleman seated there. So do you want to exercise the option for the second property? You do. Both properties have now been sold at 15,500 each. Right. You can wave yet, Wendy? Okay, lot number minute, hopefully. So on a go slow. Okay, lot number 4. You may not have the image there straight away. It will be coming up very soon. Lot number 4 is 30. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make no mistakes here now. We're buying lot number 4, 39 St Nicholas Street in Ipswich. Commercial investment in probably one of the most fashionable areas of the town. There's a lot of exclusive boutiques and restaurants in that area. It's the subject of a long-term established tenancy, which is normally on a 3-year basis. That lease is due to expire in May of this year. So there's an opportunity to either renegotiate with that tenant, because I'm sure they'd like to stay, or quite possibly get it vacated at that point. So you've got a stunning opportunity to get a really quite wonderful property in a very fashionable part of town. Guided at 100, 125. Keep looking up there and it's not going to arrive, is it? Is somebody going to start me at 100,000 for it? Somebody start me for 100? 90 then. 90,000. Somebody must put their hand there for 90. Thank you. 90. 92, somebody? We're at 90,000 only. Looking for 92. All the interest we had in this one, we're looking for 92 from somebody. Are we all done at 90,000? 92, thank you. 92, 94, 96, 98. You in? 100. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 20, sir? At 120 then. At 120. Thank you. 121 again. You in, sir? 22. 22. Anybody else want to join in? We're at 22. 23. 24. 24. At 24. 124. That's all. Sorry. 25, sir? At 25 then, at 125. At 125. Still taking halves if you're 20. Is going to fall at 120. 26, thank you. Thought this is going to go, this one. 26 against you, sir. 28. 9. 9. At 30, yes? 30 at the back of the room again. 31. 32. At 32 at the back of the room against you, sir. You in? No, at 132 then, and I'm going to sell at 132 at the back of the room. For the first time of asking that, at 132,000. 133. 34. 34. Again, take a little one if you like. We need to move on, though, because we've got a lot to get through. Going to go for the little one. 4.5. 5? Might as well. 5.5? No? At 135 then? At 135 and selling. First time of asking at 135,000. Second time of asking at 135. Third and final time, 135,000. Sold to gentleman right at the back. Lorraine, right. Can you put your hand up as the girls come through, please, sir? Well done, thank you. Here we go. This is lot number 5. Has it caught me up? Yes, it has. Good, well done. Okay. Lot number 5, again, you'll notice in the catalogue, with this particular property, we are again giving the option to the buyer of lot number 5 to take lot number 6 at the same price. So if you buy lot number 5 for £10,000, you can have the next one for £10,000 as well if you decide you want to exercise your option. It's very straightforward. Very similar plots, obviously, right beside each other, slightly different shape. Trimley, what was I going to say here? Oh yes, here we go. The site has outline planning permission for 2 units. The site has outline planning permission for 2 units. If somebody buys both lots, they'll be able to use that planning application and go for detailed approval. If I get 2 different buyers, they will each need to go for their own planning approval. So be aware of that as well. All right, so if you just buy one of them, you will need to go for a fresh application for planning for that one particular site. Great location though, fronts onto fields, little lane that runs up to the main road there, so you're off the beaten track a little bit. Super little plot. Generated some good interest as well. Guided at 100, 125. Somebody going to start me at 100? Somebody start me at 100 and see where we go with it, please? I know we've got people here talking about it. 90 then, somebody. At 90,000 only, at 90,000. Gamers Lane sites at £90,000. Looking for 5 from somebody. At 90 only. 95 behind you. 95, thank you. 95 there. Looking for 100. Looking for 100 from anybody else. At 95 at the moment. At 95, are we all done? Are we all done at 95,000 for this lot? Can't sell at 95, so come and see me because we're not that far off. You may have given up the opportunity of getting both of them because I know somebody was here for the next one. But we'll see where that gets to. So lot number 6, this is plot 2. It's the bottom one of the 2 there. If somebody can start with 100,000 on it. There was a gentleman here for it, I do know. I can't see him now. Somebody start with 100. If we're not going to start at 100, I'm going to pass on this one straight away. Nobody can start with 100? Right, come and see me post-sale for the Gamers Lane sites because they've both got to sell. Lot number 7, here we go, 13 garages. I had a phone call from my vendor there saying, these garages, I've got one chap that's got 2 garages. So, in fact, I've got 14, not 13. So that's why I originally thought there was 13, but in fact there are 14, as we now know. So we've got 14 lock-up garages. Perfect opportunity for the garage investors. Well-maintained and very clean and tidy site. Good residential area with lots of chimney pots on the eastern side of Ipswich. Good letting provenance, always had tenants in it. An opportunity to enhance the yield. Currently it's underlet considerably. It's only at 4,428 or something, so there's an opportunity to virtually double that, I would suggest. So a good opportunity for the garage buyers here on this one. Somebody start me off. Let's see where we are. 100, 125. I keep saying somebody start me at 100 and nobody does. Somebody start me at 90. 90,000 for the garages. We'll see where we got. 90? You at 90? No? Somebody else start me at 90 then. I thought a gentleman there was going to start me off at 90. Start me at 90. At 90 I have then. At 90 I have looking for 92 from somebody else. At 90 I have there. At 90 I have looking for 92. At 90 looking for 92. What are we all here for? Just to look at me. At 90,000, 92 please somebody. 2, thank you, 92. 94. 96. 98. At 100 then. At 100 there. At 100, somebody else want to kick in? At 100,000. At 100,000, are we all done? At 102, thank you. 102. 104. 106. 108. 10. 12. 14. 16. 18. 20. 22. At 22, then 122 seated there. 122. I'll take the 1 if you like. If not, 122. My hammer's going to fall. You sure? Okay, 122 seated. At 122, are we all done? Add 120,000 then. Third and final time, at 122,000, sold. Well done, sir. Goodbye. Lot number 8, and it has appeared on the screen. Are you going to, Lorraine? You're going to go back and see Mr. Easter in a minute. Good, okay. Lot number 8, Stowmarket Business Centre. Generated some very strong interest, this lot. It's unusual you get something quite this diverse to offer for sale at auction. Good viewings, good interest. We're offering, together with the acre of land that sits behind it. It works as an investment as it stands. Even though 4 units are vacant, it's still grossing over £30,000 a year. So it's still a high-yielding, solid investment. Bit of work on it, and you could probably get it fully occupied, I would suggest. There's no reason why you couldn't do that. Certainly, because of its close proximity to the A14, you have to say that it's likely to work very well to get it occupied. I also think with some lateral thinking here, there's an opportunity to possibly redevelop it as well. So you've got an opportunity possibly for light industrial, trade counters, all sorts, all manner of things here. Lots of opportunities. Comprehensive legal pack. It's been through by several people. It's been hard work, but I know that you'll have done your due diligence if you've been through it. It's a 70-odd page document, so a lot of work there to go through. And and as I say, has generated some very strong positive interest. Guiding it at 250 plus. Somebody start me at 200. In fact, I've got a commission here, so I can actually start it at 2, but I'd rather the room was doing it. At 200, and we'll go up in fives if you like. Somebody start me at 200 in the room, please. At 200 in the room. Somebody here forward at 200. Nobody here forward at 200,000. 200, thank you. 200 I have. Looking for 205. 205, somebody. We're at 200, looking for 205. 205, anybody? 205, thank you. 205. 210? 215. 220. 25? 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50. 55. 60. 60. 65? 70. 70? 270. No? 2? 72. 74. 74 then at 274. Original bidder, you in again? Nope, so 274 seated then to my left. At 274, are we all done? At 274,000, are we all done? Because I am going to sell. Take the one. No. At 274, 276, we're going in twos still. 276, 78, 80, 2, 4. Sure? 82 then. 282, 3, 3, 4, 284 now. 85, 86, 86 to my left. 286, 87, 88, 89, 90, 290. 290 and selling then. If we're all done at 290, I am going to sell. For the first time of asking at 290,000. Second time of asking at 290,000. Third and final. 291. 3, 4. Make it 3. Go on. 9. 300. I wanted it to start with a 3. Going? 300,000 now. 301. 301. 2. 302. 302. Need to speed you along. 302 at the moment. No? Okay, at 302,000. First time of asking again to this gentleman at 302,000. Second time at 302,000. Third and final time at 302. Sold to the lot number 9, here we go. It's the lovely little basement flat in Clarkson Street. Solid little investment, this one, no doubt about it. Fringe of Ipswich Town Centre, basement flat. It's a good size. Got a nice big lounge diner, fitted kitchen, double bedroom, bathroom. Lots of viewers, lots of people looking at the legal pack. Good little investment, this one. You'll remember that the lease is not a new lease. It's a 199-year lease from 1985, so you need to bear that in mind. Yield is currently 4,920, virtually £5,000, on an AST from December 2016. So that's the waffle out of the way. What are we going to say on this one? As I say, what are we going at? 45 to 55. Somebody start me at 45. 45, thank you, I have. 45, 46, somebody. 45, I have. 45, 46. 46 there. 46, 47, somebody. At 46, you're in at the moment, so at 46. Don't worry, it's with you at 46. Looking for somebody else to join in. 47, thank you. 47 against you. 48, so 47 there. 47 to my left. 48, 49, 50, 51. At 51 then. 52, 53, 53 to my left. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Nope, you're out then, gentlemen. There was hand up all the time. Well done, sir, at 60,000. New bid at 61. 61 against you. 62, 3, 4, 5, 65,000. 65. At 65,000. Good time to come in there at 65. If we're all done, I'm going to knock it down at 65. 66, new bid. 66, 67. 67 against you. good timing. 68,000 then. 68,000 if we're all done. At 68,000 and a half, I've got a 68 and a half. 68 and a half. No? 68 and a half then, I'm going to sell. First time of asking at 68,500. 69. 69 and a half. 69 and a half. First time of asking at 69 and a half. At 69 and a half, sold to the gentleman just there. Could you possibly, sir, excuse me, could you just possibly wave to the young lady as she comes through, please? Thank you. Number 9A. Are we going on, Luke? She's not doing it, yeah? Here we go, 9A. 25 Kent Road, Lowestoft. Little GM of a late end. The viewings, good, mostly UPVC plastic windows, gas-fired central heating, 3 very good sized bedrooms, a very solid property. Parties that have looked at the legals will be aware on this one. The special conditions do provide that the vendor is seeking recovery of all of his costs related to this one, which is in the region of £3,500. So you need to factor that in your bidding. It's the only one that's like this, so you need to factor that in your bidding. 80 to 100. Somebody start me at 80, see where we go with it. 80,000, somebody? 80 I have, thank you, well done, sir. Straight in at 80,000, looking for 82 from somebody. 82, thank you, over there. 82, 84. 86, 1. At 93,000 seated then, selling. If we're all done at 93, anybody else want to kick in with a half possibly? Otherwise, I am selling at £90,000. All done, ladies and gentlemen, 93? Okay then, for the first time of asking, at £93,000. Second time, third and final, £93,000. Well done. Excellent. Lot number. As you picture there, obviously it's potential garage space. Obviously it all needs to be sorted out. The house itself is in tidy condition. It still needs some work on it. It's got gas central heating. It's got some double glazing. But it certainly could do with a bit more love and care and attention, as you all know, because a lot of you have been and had a look at it. Guided at 110 to 130. Somebody start me at 100 then. Good I have, thank you. Looking for 102. 6, 8, 10. You in, sir? 12? 12. At 12. 112 then. At 112, looking for 114 from somebody else. 114, thank you. 114. 116, 118, 120, 22, 24, 25. All right, 125. We're at 125 then, seated here, at 125. At 125, are we all done at 125? I am going to sell at 125, which flabbergasts me, but I shall sell. At 125 if we're all done. 26, thank you, new bid, sorry. 26. 7? Half? 26 and a half. 27. 27 then. At 27 seated at the back left-hand corner. At 127. Second time at 127. Third and final time at 127,000. Sold to the gentleman right in the far left-hand corner line. Gentleman just put his hand up. Lot number 11, 68 Caldwell Hall Road. Just the other side of that driveway, as you can see from the picture. Again, scope for enhancement. Again, it's got the windows and the heating. It's got a nice little addition at the back, which gives the kitchen a bit more space as well. So it's quite a nice one. Again, I would suggest with this one, as you can see from that image, there is potentially space to park at the front. That's something you'll have to take a view on, but I would suggest there's potentially parking space at the front there. The nice thing with this one is that the bedrooms go over the top of the walkway, so you've actually got some quite large bedrooms upstairs, which is another big plus with it. Again, guiding at 110 to 130. Somebody start with 100 then again. Here we go again with 100. In again at 100. At 100 then. At 100, looking for 102 from somebody else. At 100. 102, madam? No? Okay, then at 100 then. Somebody else at 102. 102. I'm not going to put the hammer down yet, Frankie. Sorry. At 100, looking for 102 from somebody else. 102. Thank you, sir. 102. 104. 6. 8. 10. 12. 14. 16. 18. 19. 20. 20 to my left. At 20 to my left, looking for a 1. At 120. Going to knock it down at 120. At 120, are we all done? Again, I'm surprised, but I will sell. You may have got yourself a bargain here, sir. At 120,000. First time of asking then, at 120,000. Second time of asking, at 120,000. Third and final time at 120. Well done. This gentleman's like making your life very easy, isn't he? Lot number 12. Here we are. Number 70 Caldwell Hall Road. Next door to the one we've just sold. Surprise, surprise. Again, East Ipswich location. I needn't tell you all about it. Slightly lower guide, slightly smaller. From an investment point of view, it'll still yield just as well. At the moment, the existing use has got a... They've negotiated down the side into the back garden. And you have to say that the owner of the neighbouring property is probably quite happy to enter into those sort of negotiations as well. Don't buy it on that, but I think there's a strong possibility that if you wanted to do it, you could probably get some parking down the side and at the back as well. Okay, guided at 1 to 120. This is one I'm on commission at, and I'm going to start it at 100 myself, rather than with Frankie. So it's with me now, on commission, at £100,000. Looking for 102 from somebody else. With me at 100. With me at 100. 102, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. With me then at 115, 16, 17, 18. I'm out. You've got it just right at 118. Anybody else want to kick in at 118? Not looking for a half from somebody? Is that 118 in the room at 118? In the room at 118, and again selling at 118 for all done. Okay, first time of asking then at 118,000. Second time at 118,000. Third and final time at 118,000. Sold. Well done. Thank you very much, son. If you could just, that's it, well done. Right, the Maltings, 403, Old Road, Clacton-on-Sea. A very, very deceptive property, although it does look quite substantial from there anyway. It's a huge Grade 2 listed building, 5 bedrooms, ensuite, very good condition as well. You have to say it's got a nice fitted kitchen, it's got parking, it's got heating. It's had a new lid, a new roof. It's had a new roof about 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And there's a huge potential because of the space that's there. You have to look at whether there's an opportunity possibly to divide it into 2, whether you could let rooms, all manner of opportunities here with this particular property. And quite honestly, a great family home as well. Price to sell this one, vendor is actually looking at guiding it at below what he paid for it in 2003. So, and he spent a fair amount of money on it. So, a good opportunity for somebody to take advantage, if you like, and get themselves an absolute steal. Guiding at 150 to 200. I am on commission again on this particular lot, and I'm going to start it at 150. It's with me at 150. Looking for 152 from anybody else in the room. Otherwise, it's with me at 150. With me on commission at 150. Anybody else here for it at 152? With me at 150. No? Nobody else here for it? 152, thank you. 54. Sorry about this, I've got to go. 56, 58, 60, 2. No, it's with me then at 62. At 162, it's with me. At 162. Do you want to join in again? No? Okay, with me at 162. Are we all done at 162,000? All done then at 100? Okay, pass on that one at this stage. I can't quite do it, but I'll speak to my commission bidder and see what we can do. Lot number 14. This is 12 to 13 Magdalen Street over in Colchester. And you've all read everything in the catalogue about it. A very exciting lot, this one, in my eyes. Lots of different uses, and certainly as is evident by the diverse range of viewers that we had on it. It's got a commercial opportunity, a retail opportunity, a leisure opportunity, residential opportunity, which is my forte, because that's where I come from. Obviously, with the adjacent property being currently 8 flats, you have to say that there's a very strong prospect of getting residential demolition and the build of new flats here as well. So a great opportunity. It is all subject to planning, and you have to take that on mind as well. It's not listed. It is in a prime location, walking distance to the town centre, opposite the station, the Colchester station there, and opposite the new courts building. So it's a great and very exciting lot, this one. Okay, guided at 250 to 300. What are we going to say? Somebody start me at 250? Somebody start me at 250? No? 225 then? 225, somebody? 225? 225 I've got there. 225 I have, looking for 230. 225 I have, looking for 230. 225, 230, thank you. 35, 40, 45, 50. At 50, at 250 then. At 250, looking for 5 from somebody else. 5, thank you. 5. 60. You in? 65. 70. It's at 70 at the moment. You in? 275. 275 seated here. 275. Original bidder? No. 275 seated. Go the 1 if you like. No. 275 then. At 275. You sure? 275 if we're all done. At 275 and selling at 275 if we are all done. For the first time of asking then at 275. Second time at 275. Third and final time then at 275. Sold to gentleman seated just there. Well done. Thank you. Lot number 15. Here we go. Lovely images there. Westview High Street in Bilderston. Again, generated some very serious inquiries. Or it might be the very first property as you travel into Bilderston. Depends on which way you're travelling, but it's certainly at the end of the village. You've got fields to the front, fields to the back, fields to the side. You've got detailed planning permission, as you can see, for 2 quite stunning properties. I've been advised that we're looking at 500k plus for those when they're built, subject obviously to the spec that they're built to, etc. But we're talking about a very, very substantial property or pair of properties in an absolutely stunning location. Guiding this one at 350 to 400. I can start it on commission. I'll start it at 325 and see where we go with it. But it's with me on commission on behalf of a client at 325. Looking for 330 from somebody. With me at 325, looking for 330. With me at 325. With me at 325, looking for 330. 325, anybody else? 325. No? If you don't shout, 330, thank you. 330. 35, I'm afraid. 35. 40? Sorry, where's that? You in at 40? 340. 340. Anybody else? 345 with me then. 345. On commission at 345. 350. 355 with me. 355 with me. You in? 360? 360? 360 then. I've still got some commission left, I'm afraid. It's with me at with you at 360, and I'm still able to go. Unless anybody else is here, we're at 360 at the moment. I am on commission here, so I am bidding on behalf of the third party. We're on 360. Anybody else in the room? 365 with me. You going? 370. 375 with me. 375 on commission. Proxy, whatever you want to call it. 375, looking for 380 from you. 380. It's with me at 382 and a half. Do you want to go 385? With me on commission at 382 and a half. Go 385. 385 then. It's in the room and I'm out on commission. In the room at 385. If we're all done, I'm going to sell as well at 385. Anybody else want to put one in quickly before I put the hammer down? At 385. At 385, 37 and a half. 7 and a half, I've got the gentleman there. 7 and a half. I'm out, so it's now in the room now. We've got 87 and a half. 387 and a half, looking for 390. Looking for 390 from you, gents? I'm going to sell. I'm going to have to move it on. Yes, 390 then. Take 2 if you like. 2? 2 then, 92. You're definitely out. At 92 then, 392 and selling. At 392 and selling if we are all done. At 392, take the 1. At 392 then for the first time of asking. 392 for the second time of asking. 392 for the third and final time. Sold at 392. Well done, sir. Lot number 16. We have a telephone bid, I think, Luke. Just wait while Luke grabs the phone here. You online? Good. Okay, here we go. 68 Upper Orwell Street in Ipswich. There it is. It's generated some interesting and amusing comments. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it as a strong commercial investment. I mean, tenants have been in there for a long time, and although it's only on a monthly lease, they are very happy to keep redoing that on an ongoing basis. So as an investment, it really does work. It's also in a strong secondary shopping area between the docks and the town centre, in what is sort of known locally as the Mint Quarter, which sooner or later will, I'm sure, be developed. So a great opportunity for a very substantial investment property in the town here. 70 to 90. Somebody start me at 70. I don't know why I ask even. Somebody start me at 60. Start me at 60 and we'll go in twos. Start me at 60, thank you. I have 60 there. 62 from somebody. 60 I have. 62. 64. 66. 68. 70. 72. 72. 73. 4. 74. 74. You're out? Is that 74 in the room? In at 75 on the phone? 74 in... 75 on the phone then. At 75 on the phone. At 75 on the phone. Are we all done at 75,000? Are we all done at 75,000? Because I'm going to sell on the phone at 75,000. First time of asking then at 75,000. Second time of asking at 75,000. Third and final time then at 75,000. Sold to telephone bidder. Good timing. Here we go. Lot number 17. Lot number 17. There it is. A Apartment at 19 in Ipswich. I think this lot has generated more interest than any of the lots so far that we've got in this auction, and for a long while as well. A great freehold investment made up of 4 very well presented and maintained flats within a very nicely and neatly maintained property. So from an investor's point of view, you've got great properties in a big building that's in very good condition as well. Speaking to the letting agent, he has confirmed that every time one becomes vacant, he gets a tenant in it the following day. So from an investor's point of view, you've got a great building, you've got good flats, and you've got a steady stream of tenants, and it's yielding very well. Some nearly it's yielding, and it has done for quite a long time. So guiding this one at 2 to 250, a lot of interest in it, no commission bids though. So I'm looking for the room for this one to start me at 200,000 and see where we go with it. Who's going to start me at 200, thank you, I have to my left. At 200. Let's say 25 from somebody. At 200. 205, thank you. 10, 15. You in? 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. At 65 here. 75? No, at 275 then. At 275, looking for 280 from somebody? 280, new bid at there at 280. Take your twos if you like now. We're at 280. 82. 84. 86. Yes? 86 against you? 88? 86 then. Anybody else want to kick in at 88? We're at 86. What was it? 86? 88, sorry. 88. We're at 288. 290? 288 at the moment? No? At 288, I'll take the one from somebody if they want. We're at 288,000. Anybody else want to kick in with a one? At 288 and 289. 89, 289. 289, 290. Ones? 291. 2. No, 92 then. You in? No, 92, gentlemen on the back seat there at 92, 292. At 292 and selling at 292, obviously, if we're all done. At 292 then, for the first time of asking, 93, thank you, 93 against you. 93, 94, 95, 6, 7, 8, 99. At 300. No? Okay, at 300 seated at the back there. At 300,000. Anybody else for the extra one? At 300,000 and selling. At 300,000 if we're all done. First time of asking then at 300,000. Second time of asking at 300,000. Third and final time at 300,000. Gentleman on the back row there, Loanne. Thank you. Field. Bear with me. Right, lot number 18. Here we go. It's the penultimate lot, this one. Peddars Way, Westerfield Road, Westerfield. Regulars who come to our auctions will often hear me offer a lot and really just labour on one word when I'm talking about a property. And with this particular property, the only word I really need to labour on is Westerfield. Westerfield. You know, it is 2 miles to the north of Ipswich. It's probably one of the most sought-after villages that surround Ipswich. You can get into the town centre within 5 minutes, as long as the railway bridge isn't down. But it's basically, Westerfield is Westerfield. It's a stunning location. Add to that a bungalow that needs some work on it, with the potential possibly to go up, to do all sorts of things with, and you really have got a proper auction lot. And that's what I like to think we've got with Peddars Way here. Guiding it at 250 to 275. I'd like somebody to start me at 250. Nobody's going to. So let's start at 225, and we'll see where we go with it from there. Somebody give me 225 to begin with. 25 I've got, thank you. 225. Looking for 230 from somebody. At 225, looking for 230. At 225, looking for 230. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. 225, we're at the moment. Talk to me. If we're interested. 225, 230, thank you, 230, 35, 40, 45, 45 against you, you're out, 45 then, 245. At 245 we have, 245. Anybody else want to join in? All right, 245, 250, thank you. Take 2 if you like, 50. You're in, 54, 56, 58, 60. You in? 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 70, 270 and selling. Are we all done at 270? I am going to sell at 270. For the first time of asking then at £270,000. Second time of asking at £270,000. Third and final time at 270. Hold on, hold on. Right. That's the last lot coming now, so. Before I offer the last lot, I'd like to thank you all for coming. It's nice to see all your faces here. Remind you, our next auction is on the 17th of May. If anybody would like to discuss entering in a lot into that auction, speak to one of the team, give our office a telephone call. Our advice is free and without obligation, so just talk to us about it and we can discuss whether it's suitable for you or not. Regulars will know that we normally give flowers away. We have got some bunches of daffodils, or little bunch of daffodils, which the girls will have by the door as you go out. So the girls, as I say, should be there to give them out. As you see it there, built detached family home. Again, it's a bit like Westerfield in that it's in the right area. If you're going to buy a little family home, a detached house, you would want it to be in the Northgate School sort of area, and that's exactly where this one is. Whitby Road is an excellent road. It's a classic 1930s layout. It offers scope for enhancement as well, as the viewers know. We've had lots of viewers on it, so you all know where you stand on it. With semis in the area making between 250 and 275, depending on how they're presented, I don't think it would be unreasonable to consider this one should start with a 3 when it's refurbished fully. So it would work very well for an owner-occupier, and also it works on a speculative basis. No doubt about that at all. Obviously, subject to condition, those figures. You have to do it however you're going to do it, but there are thoughts at this stage. So, guiding at 180 to 220. Somebody start me off at 180, and we'll see where we go with it. I think everybody should put their hand in the air, quite honestly. Can you all put your hands in the air? 180,000. You'll all buy it at that price. Seriously, though, somebody here for it at 180. At 180, please. Nobody wants it. You surprised me. At 180, thank you, at 180. 185, somebody? We're at 180 here now. 185, somebody? 185, thank you. Insert. 190. 95? 95. 200. 205, sir? 205. 210? 205 at the back next to you. You in at 215? Sorry, 210. Yeah, we're looking for 215. You're with you, sir, at the moment at 210. With you at 210. Take the 12 if you like, somebody. Take the 12. 12, thank you, I have. 12. 14. 16. 16. 18. 20. 20. 22. 22. 23. Sure? At 22 then, at 222. All the twos. 222, 222. Take the 1 from somebody if you like, but I am going to sell at 222. Take the 1 if you like from somebody. Take it up to 223. Otherwise, I am going to sell at 222. This is a bargain price, this one, as far as I'm concerned, but I am going to sell. 3, thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, at 226 then. At 226. For the first time of asking then, at 226,000. Second time at 226,000. Third and final time at 226,000. Sold to right at the back. Thank you all very much indeed. Look forward to welcoming you to our May sale. Thank you very much indeed, everyone. Anything that we didn't sell, come and talk to me. They've all got to be sold.